Hey all you action figure enthusiasts out there, JC here with a Friday edition of the TNINews video. We've got a lot to cover as always, so let's jump right into it. And let's start off first. I just wanted to share this with you. It was posted up on Hasbro Pulse's social media today. I don't know if they're actually teasing something, possibly new Real Ghostbuster figures or just looking for social media attention. Now, along with this image, they posted the question, what classic Kenner Ghostbuster toys would you like us to bring back to life next? Of course, last year they did do a wave retro Ghostbuster figures based on the Real Ghostbusters, reproductions of the original Kenner figures that were released as Walmart exclusives. They also did, I believe, a role-play item that was a Nerf type item. So, again, I don't know if this is specifically teasing anything in particular. They're just looking for social media attention. And if it is supposed to be teasing something, could it be 6-inch plasma series Real Ghostbuster figures? I know that is something I often see people asking for. Maybe it's more retro ones, like the Walmart exclusives. And maybe this time around they'll release them as Hasbro Pulse exclusives. Again, I really don't know. They haven't done much with the Ghostbuster license since last year, and I think in large part that's because of the movie being delayed due to the COVID pandemic. So we'll have to see if maybe like next month or such, there's some type of, we see any kind of movement on the Ghostbuster line from Hasbro. I also just wanted to touch upon a story I talked about in the last news video in regards to Hasbro and Fortnite. So in the last news video, I told you how Hasbro had announced that they were expanding their agreement license with Epic Games, who makes the Fortnite figures. And I specifically asked Hasbro if this just was related to, characters like the Snake Eyes Fortnite figure that they previously announced, or whether they could do all Fortnite characters. And they had told me they essentially could do all Fortnite characters, and their license now includes anything 6-inch and above, which kind of left in question what was going to happen with the Jazwares stuff, which, Jazwares has been doing 6-inch and 4-inch figures, and then the McFarlane doing 7-inch. So right after I did the last news video, and I did make reference to check out TNI for an update, but we did hear back from Jazwares, and while they did not give us a whole lot of details, they did say that they were going to be announcing plans for their, as they put it, Fortnite lines, plural. So, it doesn't seem like they are completely done with Fortnite at the very least, and maybe have more than one line. I don't know if that's a continuation of both the 6-inch and the 4-inch. As I speculated in the last news video, I would not be surprised at all if they definitely continue on with the 4-inch figures that they've been doing, since Hasbro's license doesn't include 4-inch. I would be pretty surprised if they are going to continue to do 6-inch figures along with Hasbro, but I guess we'll be getting details. Hasbro essentially said that they were going to be announcing more details on their Fortnite stuff in the near future as well. So hopefully, maybe by next month, we'll know more on this. As for McFarlane, I still haven't heard back from them, but my personal feeling is I wouldn't really expect much more on the Fortnite front from McFarlane Toys. Switching over to McFarlane Toys, so last night we got a leaked image giving us a clear look at one of the figures in the upcoming Snyder Cut Justice League wave. I've talked about this multiple times, and even in the last news video, I told you I was expecting maybe some official announcements on these to come very soon. Still haven't gotten that official announcement, but I'm still hopeful it is going to be coming very soon. And this image, again, I don't know where it originated from, but it does appear to be some type of leaked image, not something officially put out there. But it does give us a first look at the Darkseid figure. Now you can see this Darkseid figure. I actually think they've done a pretty good job with the outfit, capturing the CGI look that we've seen in the trailer. I don't know if you like this look or not for Darkseid, but I do think it does. The figure itself seems to do a good job of capturing what we've seen for the upcoming, for the upcoming movie and the trailers and stuff. So if you don't like it, you can't really fault the figure for that. But again, I kind of feel like they've done a pretty good job here, and it definitely makes me interested to see what the Steppenwolf figure, which will also be a deluxe figure. This figure has been listed as what they listed it as a mega figure, which I assume is just their name for deluxe figures. a standalone figure. There is, others regular release figures coming, the Justice League characters themselves. Again, I've talked about all that before, and but Darkseid is said to be a deluxe figure, and I have not seen any indication that there's going to be like a Build-A-Figure with the regular Justice League figures. We've also seen leaked listings for the Suicide Squad movie figures, which did indicate there was going to be a King Shark Build-A-Figure for the regular wave, and then also a second King Shark figure released as some type of store exclusive. So like essentially two versions of King Shark. Here, I've only seen the one indication of Darkseid. However, I will tell you that an overseas e-tailer put out a very blurred image. They deliberately blurred it because I guess they weren't supposed to be able to show it. But you can see in that image, and I do, this e-tailer has put out previous images before anyone else for McFarlane products, so I do think it's legit. But you can see here, it looks like in this image, the eyes are red. You can see the red stand out there where the eyes would be. And so I'm wondering if there's either going to be two head sculpts included with this figure, and it is a deluxe figure, so that's certainly a possibility. Or if perhaps there is somehow going to be two versions of the Darkseid released. McFarlane's MO is generally, instead of giving you two head sculpts with one figure, they make you buy the figure multiple times. And speaking of that, we also, the same overseas e-tailer that had the blurry Darkseid also had a blurred image of the rumored Unmasked Red Hood figure. And with that, you can see just enough here that it looks like he's going to come with a new accessory, some type of staff with some type of electrical effect or something on it. So, and again, this version will be unmasked. So it'll be the third Red Hood figure we get in the line. I'm suspecting the figure is going to be pretty much the same, other than just having the unmasked head as opposed to masked. And we'll have, once that's officially revealed, I'll be sure to let you guys know. Now moving over to NECA Toys. So just to let you guys know, I've been wanting to get the Defenders of the Earth Series 1 figures and haven't felt like dealing with or been able to find them at Walmart. They now are available for pre-order at places like our sponsor, Big Bad Toy Store. They essentially, this month, can be available everywhere. Big Bad Toy Store has got them listed to ship out later this month. So, I wouldn't, if you haven't been able to find them at Walmart, I wouldn't even bother, and either, pre-order it or I'm guessing Target might start carrying these as well, but definitely if you just want easy, without hassle, I would just say pre-order them, and you'll probably have them by the end of the month. For Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle fans, we've gotten a few more reveals for this year's Loot Crate exclusive figures from NECA. So I told you about these before. There's 4 crates being offered. If you get all 4 crates from Loot Crate, then you can get a bonus figure very similar to what they did last year. And the crates are available for pre-order now, and as reported previously, the first crate includes the Danny Pennington figure, which we had seen when this was first announced. They showed that figure off. Since the reveal of Danny, we've now gotten a look at the figure in the second crate, which is the arcade-based crate, which is the character Armaggon, I think that's how you pronounce it, the shark creature, and that's looking pretty good. And then we also, besides that, have gotten a look at the bonus figure, which again, you have to get all 4 crates in order to be able to get the bonus figure. And the bonus figure is of the gang member Scrag. And with the gang member, you can have him in either his human form, you get the human head and the human arms, or you can have him in his mutated form. This is one of the members of Rocksteady and Bebop's gang, and you can get his mutated form as well with the alternate head and arm. So that one is definitely a pretty cool one, and that's based on the animated series. So we still have to, we're still waiting to get looks at the third crate, and then which is going to be a mutant shredder from the Mirage comic book stories. And then crate number 4 is Donatello the Dark Turtle, which is from the cartoons where he's dressed up like Batman. And again, you can go to the Loot Crate site now and pre-order these crates if you want. You can do them individually, or you can get all 4 so that you can also get that bonus figure. Now, I don't know how many of you out there watching collect the new Mego figures. Mego was a brand back in the 70s that has resurfaced here in recent months. You can find them online and at places like Target stores. And it's not a line that I cover in great detail. But I did see this image released for their Rocketeer figure, giving us our first look at that one. And overall, I would say it looks pretty good. I'm not a huge fan of figures with the cloth outfits and everything. I've really never been into Megos, but again, this one actually looks pretty good. It is just the one image, granted, but you can pre-order this figure. It is available for pre-order at places like our sponsor, Big Bad Toy Store. And when more details and images become available for it, I'll be sure to pass them on to you guys. Real quick on the Transformers front, these images, or this image I should say, of the Kingdom Rodimus Prime Commander class figure hit the net. So it's our first look at that one, which, you know, overall looks pretty good. Not the best image in the world, but from here, you know, again, it does look pretty good. And it looks like this is going to see release in late summertime. For Star Wars, just this morning, we got official images for the Hot Toys 12-inch scale Bo Katan figure from the Mandalorian TV series. So this figure has, you know, the helmet that you can take off. You've got the unmasked Katie Sackaloff head, which actually, you know, I think looks pretty good here. Maybe the hair to me looks a little dark, but overall I don't think it looks bad. She comes with the communicator. She's got her jetpack with blast effects, multiple hands. She's got a little diorama type base. She's got her blasters. So if you collect the Hot Toys stuff and you're a fan of The Mandalorian, you probably are going to want to check this one out. Now, last time I checked, this has not yet gone up for pre-order at places like our sponsor, Big Bad Toy Store, but I believe it will probably go up within the next day or so. Hasbro this week officially revealed their next Gaming Greats GameStop exclusive figure, which is an Imperial jet trooper, or rocket trooper, I should say. So it had been thought that we were just going to get some type of primarily just a reissue of the Jump Trooper that was also released as a GameStop exclusive before they started doing the specific Gaming Great stuff. But it is actually a bit different figure, very similar type jetpack and everything. In fact, might be the exact same jetpack, but it is not the exact same figure like some, including myself, are kind of expecting. But it is available for pre-order now. Again, it is a GameStop exclusive. It went up for pre-order today. If you live in Canada, then, you know, EB Games is the place that you want to go for it, and it should be up for pre-order there as well. And then for rumors on the Star Wars front, I just wanted to throw out there. So I believe Yakface was the first one to put this out there, but I've seen further confirmation that in fact it does look like we are getting a Black Series version, and this is pretty much no brainer. She's going to be in both the Bad Batch animated series. She's been in the Mandalorian series. She's going to be in the upcoming Boba Fett series. But the Fennec character should be getting a Black Series figure, 6-inch Black Series figure. I'm sure probably vintage collection as well. But I've seen specific indications for a Black Series version of the character, I believe primarily based on her appearance in the Mandalorian live-action TV series. And she should be part of the same wave that will also see the Aurora Singh, the General Lando Calrissian, and the Zero figures that Hasbro had teased in their last live stream and had officially confirmed. They didn't show us any images of those figures, but they did officially confirm that they were coming. And Yakface is also had also reported that there was an Echo figure coming, which my guess is going to be part of the same wave as well. And then one other quick thing, I just wanted to let you guys know that I've seen some indications of another wave of archive figures coming, which should include a Revenge of the Sith Obi-Wan. Now, I know the guys at Yakface had posted, and I talked about this in the last news video, something about possibly a Target exclusive Obi-Wan. I don't know if these two are one and the same figures. This should not be a Target exclusive, but I don't know how much confidence Yakface had that their listing was actually a Target exclusive. So it's possible there could be two versions of Obi-Wan coming, but definitely there should be one in the archive line that is based on his appearance in Revenge of the Sith. The other figures I know of for this line are some version of Princess Leia, but I don't know exactly which one, which will probably, I'm sure, have updated photoreal technology, and then also some version of the Clone Trooper. Again, I'm not entirely sure which one. And the final figure I've seen listed for that archive wave is a new Darth Revan figure, which I'm guessing is probably just going to be a straight up reissue, but that one has been in pretty high demand, it seems like. So if you missed out on it the first time, you'll have another opportunity to get it in the archives line. And I don't know when this wave will be released or when it will even be officially announced by Hasbro, possibly next month as far as at least the announcement, but we'll just have to wait and see. Now switching over to Marvel, I have a few more rumors to share with you. So JT Prime wrote in and let us know about some listings he found for some new role-play items for the Marvel Legend line. These are both based on Doctor Strange, so it looks like we're going to be getting Doctor Strange Eye of Agamotto, which I'm pretty sure is based on the MCU version. Probably will open up and have the time stone in it, probably will light up green, and that at least in euros is going to cost around $69.99. And then a little more expensive is what is being listed as a Legends Classic Gear item for Doctor Strange, possibly comic book based. My best guess here is maybe a reproduction of his cape, but that is totally a guess. All I know is it's listed as Legends Classic Gear and is likely something that is comic book based, not movie based. And that one is showing up as $134.99. Again, that's in euros, not US dollars, so I don't have the translation in front of me, but you can see it's definitely going to be more expensive than the Eye of Agamotto. And then one other thing I wanted to touch upon. So a couple weeks ago, I told you about a listing that the guys over at Fush had dug up showing another deluxe figure was coming this year that had a $50 price tag similar to the MODOK figure. They had it listed as an Avengers Deluxe figure. So I've got a little bit more and additional details to share with you on that one. I have seen it listed as Hydra Stomper. Now, I don't think that's the name of the actual figure. I think it's more probably a description or maybe even just a flat out code name to throw us off to hide the actual identity of the figure. But going that maybe it is some type of Hydra Stomper theme, a couple possibilities have come to mind. One is maybe, a version of Thor that was called Hammer. Hammer stomps and Thor is a large character, though I don't see them doing a Thor figure with a $50 price tag. Hammer was part of the Hydra 4, which were essentially their versions of the Avengers. So that one probably not. Another one I could possibly see is maybe an updated version of the Mandroid figure. They did the Build-A-Figure back in 2014, which I actually was never a fan of. Mandroids had multiple looks over the years in the comics, and I would definitely love to see them do a more classic comic book version, the yellow armor, and of course, the Mandroid is suits of armor used by S.H.I.E.L.D. agents, and of course, S.H.I.E.L.D. is known for stomping out Hydra. So there's the connection there, but again, these are just completely guesses on my part. One other possible theory that Eric made us aware of is possibly the Steve Rogers Mark I Iron Man that we've seen in the trailers for the new What If animated series coming to Disney Plus. Essentially, what if Steve Rogers didn't get the super soldier serum and I guess dons an Iron Man type armor? So, and I think the biggest going thing for this one is the guys over at Fush have also seemingly dug up some more details on that second wave of Disney Plus figures that I've talked about before. And with the second wave, it looks like while they still don't have any specific character listings, it looks like all the figures but one are going to be based on the What If series, and then one figure is going to be based on the Loki series. So again, that's based on listings that the guys over at Fush have discovered. So I guess if this deluxe figure, which does have around the same type of release date, was in keeping with that, then that would kind of fit for the Steve Rogers and the Mark I Iron Man, who also is known for stomping Hydra. So we'll have to wait and see, but definitely I say it's a pretty safe bet that there is another $50 deluxe figure in the works, similar to the MODOK figure, and it's going to have something to do with kicking Hydra's butt or being part of Hydra, and we'll just have to see what that is. Okay, so that's it for today. I'd love to hear your thoughts on everything I talked about in the comments section below. I will be doing a live stream on Sunday where we will be talking about the latest happenings in the action figure world, stuff that I've already talked about in the regular news videos, plus anything new that pops up between now and then. So hopefully that should take place around 7:30 p.m. Eastern time, and you will join us. As always, stay safe out there, guys, and like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification, and until next time, I'll catch you later.
Hey, thanks for watching today's video, and be sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and hit that bell notification so alerted every time I upload a new video. And be sure to head over to the Toy News International and Marvelous News Message Boards communities. It's a great place to talk toys and win cool contests like $100 store credits to Big Bad Toy Store. And remember, action figures are great.